but we're finished, we're complete.
Right.
If we're not, then it's incumbent upon us to upgrade and to, to change, evolve, and mold, and perhaps even do away with if it means part of the greater involving. And so, for the field of psychology, I see them very much as part of this becoming lineage. And they gave the institutional and academic credibility to the becoming. The father of the field of psychology would be known as Wilhelm Wundt. He's kind of the grandfather of the whole field. And he was a Hegelian. He really didn't believe that human beings had souls. There's some nuance to that. That's definitely a simplification of his belief system, but based on his action, he was known as the father of experimental psychology, and he treated human beings as lab rats. You would not treat human beings as lab rats if you feel that they are, endowed with these immortal souls. So that kind of laid the groundwork. And so when you look at what Tavistock is doing, so I know that was a long-winded way of answering your question, but when you look at, I don't see it so much as the institution, but the field of psychology is completely derived from occultism, esotericism, people who are essentially trying to play God. And I don't see that to demonize all of them or to even be derogatory. A lot of these people think that they're doing the best. They think they're helping humanity. And that's not to say that many people haven't been helped by psychology. I mean, certainly therapy has helped people, but it's the idea that they somehow can replace the soul, essentially, that they can be the ones to mold and to shape and to perfect humanity, as opposed to, because most of the psychological problems are really spiritual problems, people who are having some sort of, yeah. So I don't see it so much as the institution. I would say it's really but the field of psychology and this idea that people are these clay to be molded.
Yeah, I appreciate the differentiation and I loved Factory Reset. And I thought it was such a great, I thought you did such a good job of bringing in the new age psyop and really helping it make sense as to how we've all been set up with this constant need to evolve, transmute, perfect ourselves. And so many of us who came out of maybe the yoga communities or the psychedelic communities got caught up in this. And I really think Factory Reset does a brilliant job of just making it clear how the New Age movement was a psyop and how they've used it to set up all these other pieces.